Buenos dias a todos. I want to acknowledge that we are located on the ancestral homeland of original Tewa people, also known as Ogapoge, as well as the traditional homeland of our mestizo and Indo-Hispano ancestors who came after. My name is Renee Villarreal, and I have the privilege of being co-program director for NewMexicoWomen.Org. As the only statewide women's fund, NewMexicoWomen.Org remains committed to supporting reproductive justice organizations and groups who continue to work tirelessly to ensure that New Mexico remains a safe state with regard to abortion care access. Abortion access, as we know, is the bedrock issue in our reproductive and gender justice movement. It fundamentally reflects our country's attitude towards bodily autonomy and gender justice issues in general. When this right is removed, it will inevitably erode all our rights. We know that conservatives are working not to only roll back the right to abortion, but to strip rights from trans people and to make it more difficult than ever to vote. That's right. In our statewide community-based research at NewMexicoWomen.Org, communities describe how abortion access in New Mexico is already constrained by their race, class, age, socioeconomic status, by living in rural communities with limited services, by their immigration status, whether they live by the border, and by the destructive taboo narratives around the right to choose. Abortion access is deeply intersectional. It's a deeply intersectional issue, like all gender justice issues.
That's right.
We know that this ruling will most acutely impact low-income, immigrant, rural, and people of color. So we know it's time to mobilize resources, make sure that our communities will, especially for the communities that are most impacted, and also we must double down on support for all the abortion providers, advocates, and organizers who spoke today or were mentioned today and continue to defeat anti-abortion politicians and legislation. I do want to say that these rallies provide us a space for us to feel unified, connect us with one another. It's powerful to hear about the work happening for people on the ground doing the hard work, but I want to say that these rallies are just one step. And because we're pissed, because we're angry, and we're feeling all the feels right now, I do want to ask us to take time, all of us, to calm the collective nervous system. And because we're in this fight for the long haul, and we have to take care of ourselves, and we have to take care of each other in order to win. So I'm going to ask you to put your hand on your heart or your stomach or both and repeat after me. We're trying to calm our nervous system. That won't do it. So I'm going to repeat after me. This body is mine.
This body is mine.
I have body autonomy.
I have body autonomy.
I have the right to do what's best for me and my family.
I have the right to do what's best for me and my family.
I have control over my body, and it is a sacred vessel.
I have control over my body, and it is a sacred vessel.
And now I want you to think about the people who aren't here, who don't feel like they have body autonomy, who don't get the full experience of having reproductive rights in any capacity. And take a deep breath in and breathe out. Thank you all for being here together. Abortion access is a human right, and it's still legal. Let's keep it that way, New Mexico. Muchas gracias.